welcome back to Mind Trick Media. Today we're going to watch the Skeleton Crew trailer. We're going to talk about the upcoming projects. It's
going to be all over the place.
Yeah, it's going to be all over the place. We're just going to have an open-ended discussion over the projects that we're supposed to get over the next couple years. So.
Yeah, so for example, Skeleton Crew, we're actually going to be going over the... Well, the trailer's kind of old, but we didn't watch the trailer, kind of assuming we were going to make a video like this. But so there's 3 different Skeleton Crew, like little trailer thingies that we're going to watch in this episode, and then we're going to talk about Andor, Ahsoka, Visions.
That's it.
Maybe more future Grogu Mando movie.
Maybe.
So so we're gonna hop right into the videos.
Yeah, we're gonna watch trailers. We're gonna ramble about our opinions over things, obviously, and then I've seen some rumors on certain things that he actually doesn't know about yet, so I'm gonna surprise him with that. So, yeah, so we're gonna get started with the official trailer, and then the 2 extended clip trailer thingies that they have on the Star Wars YouTube channel. So
can't wait for this ad to pop up.
Yeah. All right.
What are you in for?
Oh, this. Okay.
Oh, this is it.
What are you in for?
I found something buried in the woods.
Dad,
This is unacceptable. Do you understand?
His glasses are huge.
what do you think it is?
Why did he lift his ear to? He had to go hold up to his. Sorry.
Jesus.
Don't touch anything.
He touched everything.
What did you do?
We're lost. Really lost.
Stay together.
We just need some directions home.
Come on, kid. Pay up. Whoa. Where'd you 2 find an Old Republic credit?
That could have been in our Thanksgiving video.
Yeah, delicious. That looked terrible.
Yeah.
Over here, quick. I'll get you home. We'll make a partnership. But you have to move fast. I need you to take the controls.
Okay. Neil? Neil?
A crew of murderous pirates is coming.
Something's wrong.
They're not going to just turn up. We need to find them.
We're not alone down here.
Be warned of booby traps. Pirates and mountains where none dare to go.
If you hear this, don't give up. No matter what.
First off, there was some gross shit. No, we're gonna rewatch it.
We're gonna rewatch it.
I kind of wanted to.
You don't want to watch the extended ones first?
I mean, we can. Yeah.
My first initial thoughts are kind of it's kind of Indiana Jonesy.
And I mean, it's been going around, but Goonies and E.T.
Yeah.
It's like that. I don't know how that what to describe that as, but the way it's shot, the coloring of it, and then the gold, that was some sort of chamber gold,
Right.
temple room.
I mean, and then
it looked like Hondo Anaka, by the way.
The booby traps and stuff. That's where I kind of got Indiana Jonesy from.
Yeah.
It's those 3 kind of things kind of meshed together with a Star Wars show.
Yeah, even in Goonies, I mean, they have those type of booby traps.
Mm-hmm.
It's a booby trap.
Interesting.
Do you remember that from Goonies?
I haven't seen the
There's
Goonies in so long.
the little Asian kid. He's like, "It's a booby trap."
No.
Man,
So do you want to rewatch that first, or do you want to go to the other
I mean,
one?
that's kind of up to you. I don't know if these are just.
I got a
be,
feeling these are going to be pretty much the same.
I think
so
they're just going to be clips from this, but
we can rewatch it if you want.
I didn't know this was the start of it, by the way.
What are you in for?
I found something buried in the woods.
Weird, by the way.
Dad.
This is unacceptable. Do you understand?
What do you think it is? Don't touch anything.
The music is almost making me think that they're gonna go away from like Star Wars music. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's just like
It's not
it's
symphony-
probably
symph-
just the trailer
Symphony.
and the music for the trailer, but it's very interesting, and I don't know. I feel like the music's gonna be different.
Yeah.
So
What did you do? We're lost. Really lost. Stay together. We just need some directions home.
Come on, kid. Pay up. Whoa! Where'd you two find an Old Republic credit?
Over here, quick. I'll get you home. We'll make a partnership. But we have to move fast.
I like the Millennium Falcon, by the way.
I need you to take the controls.
Okay. Neil?
Okay.
Neil?
it's like a Batmobile.
A crew of murderous pirates is coming.
Adam.
They're not going to just turn up. We need to find them.
We're not alone down here.
Be warned of booby traps. Pirates and mountains where none dare to go.
If you hear this, don't give up. No matter what.
What is that? Looked like a throne room or like a treasure room. Also, what is that fucking like basilisk that's guarding it? That thing's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't even know what that was that like flung at them. Was that its arm or a
Or
tongue?
its tail or something.
I don't know.
Ugh.
All right, let's watch the other videos first before we start talking.
That's not the right
Crew
one.
of murderous pirates is coming. We have to hurry.
No, was it? That wasn't the ones that we sent him.
Are you listening to any of this?
We're listening.
Oh yeah, what did I just say?
Are you listening to any of this?
Let's go!
We wanted to search the buffet.
We're not searching the buffet!
That was weird.
I don't think that was the one that we sent him.
It was.
No, you clicked on this one. We sent him that one and that one. We're supposed to be watching that one.
Oh well, whatever. We'll watch another one.
All we want is to find our way home.
I'll get you home. But a crew of murderous bounty hunters is coming after us. We have to move fast.
We have no idea who he is.
You can trust me.
You're a Jedi, right?
Of course.
What just happened?
Watch this.
Skeleton Crew, streaming December 3rd, only on Disney+.
That made me think they're like, that's such a weird thing to say. Of course, like a Jedi wouldn't answer like that. That makes me feel weary about it.
Remember a time when anything felt possible? What if it was?
We can go anywhere we want.
You can see grand adventures even in a rotten galaxy like this.
Come on!
Skeleton Crew, streaming December 2nd, only on Disney+.
That like waterfall like slide thing was very reminiscent of the Goonies,
Yeah.
and also like Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued, but I don't know if I honestly like the main adult. He seemed like I think he's gonna make or break the show. Also, that's a really cool thing where like those little kids are pretending to be Jedi. They're because you could tell that the Jedi are that far removed.
Yeah. When does this take place? I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I mean, you could tell by the way that guy was talking. They're not using Republic credits anymore.
Right.
So I think it's after the Empire.
How far after the Empire, though? Like, where are we talking?
question. Good old googly searchy. Yeah, so I don't actually know how people are like talking about this. I haven't seen too much about it. Like, I know it's coming out soon, and like people are aware of that, but like
It's only. That was weird. It just changed what it said because it didn't show this beforehand, and it said said 5 years after Return of the Jedi before it changed to this. So
okay, so
it just says in the years. So it said 5 years, and now all this stuff's just saying in the years after. So
they probably updated it from 5 because it probably isn't like exactly correct.
Interesting. It says 5 years. That's from Screen Rant.
So, what do you think?
Wikipedia just says after. So
Well,
that's all we got. I feel like from the trailer.
Wikipedia is allowed to be like 150 years off. So, sorry, was that out loud?
Anyways, I mean, I think I think it looks good. I think it looks cool. It looks like it's going to be intriguing. I feel like I don't know what it's about.
I also got National Treasure 2 vibes.
I did too. I was going to say that. You didn't say it when we were talking about other movies, so I didn't say that, but
We're
I did get
big
that.
National Treasure boys.
Yeah. So
That sounded so weird.
But obviously, I don't know if they're going to be looking for treasure or whatever, but like
I think they're going to accidentally stumble across pirate treasure.
I mean, that's the only assumption
Dude,
I can
what
come
if
up
it's
with.
like the legend of Hondo Anaka?
That would be nuts.
And they find like his temple. That looks like Hondo.
It did kind of. That would be actually really cool. It'd also tie in like older stuff too. It'd keep us engaged in that way. Instead of something, I mean, it's obviously something completely different. We've never seen something like this. Yeah. Like we literally saw kids pretending like they were Jedi. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and the like Max Rebo character, I'm so excited to see that like character interact.
But I mean, honestly, from the trailers, you don't 100% know what's gonna happen. Clearly,
Well, yeah, and like I still don't exactly like we're talking about. I don't know exactly what the show's even about still. Why are they called the Skeleton Crew?
I don't know. I don't know if there's other stuff out there about it. This is the first time we've watched the trailers. The first time we've actually talked about it. We haven't really talked about it other than we know the Skeleton Crew's coming out. That's all we've said.
Yeah, and like I mean, at the moment, like I think we're gonna review it. I mean,
yeah,
so.
I think so too. Well, if we don't do it episode by episode like we did with the Acolyte, we probably will do like an overview after the show's over.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll go as in. I don't know how like people like the in depth of Acolyte. Maybe we'll just have like conversations about it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see when we watch it, I guess, if it's even conversation worthy.
I hope I'm optimistic that it's gonna be not Star Wars, but good.
I'm just glad that it's not necessarily 100% tied down to something.
And like yeah, like I kind of want to see these are like day-to-day people in Star Wars. Like they're pretending that they're Jedi. Like that's us.
Like they're heading to school and it's like we got these things that look like lightsaber hilts and we're just gonna pretend like
they
we're
made
fighting.
zoom,
Right.
like they're making the noises and shit.
Yeah, like I don't know.
And it's kind of
I'm intrigued more because it's something that I know is not tied down to another story in Star Wars. And unless they start just vocally saying things that just bash other stuff, it doesn't seem like it's going to do that either.
And there's another thing too is like I think this would be a good like because like obviously we have like 7, 8, 9, but like I still don't feel like we get enough of like normal people in that to be like, what is the perception of Jedi after the Empire falls?
Right.
Because like the Jedi are looked at as the traitors, but like obviously those kids know of Jedi.
Right.
And like this also comes after the rebellion's win over the Empire and Luke being a prominent person. I just stuttered like crazy there. Yeah. No, but like Luke being like out and he can actually spread the Jedi word. That sounded like religion.
The problem that I'm having with personally is it's almost like the problem with this show is since it's not tied down to anything specific that we know of yet, does that mean people are less interested in it?
I'm being honest. There's not a lot of people talking about it.
I know
that I see, and like. I think people are still on the coattails of the announcements of the other shows and Disney cutting down how much Star Wars per year.
Which I think is a really good thing.
I do and I don't.
I do.
feel like if their goal is to move out of these shows and into movies, I think you could do 2 movies a year if there are completely different storylines.
Well, I don't understand why they can't. So the problem obviously is they're moving to like one project a year to where they can put more focus into it. But my point of view is if you have different directors and different people working on the stuff, why does it matter? They're not their focus isn't split. Their focus is on something specific.
And like I remember looking at it, but I honestly don't remember. I don't remember each director of the Acolyte show, but I don't remember them being like, "Oh, I know this person from this. I know this person from that." This show has an insane list of people. Like the first 2 episodes,
but who is working on this project that's working on another Star Wars project?
Well, that's not exactly what I'm saying, but like
Well, that's what
the guy who helped work on Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Across Spider-Verse, he's helping work on this. The person who worked on that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that just won a bunch of awards is working on this show. Obviously, Favreau and Filoni are probably going to have their spits on this show. Other directors of The Mandalorian are in on this show. Like, I feel like they're getting people who are at least we know are good at making movies, not just like, hey, they're known for this weird art project.
Yeah, but what's weird about it though is they're like, we're cutting it down to where we can focus more on what's coming out that year. But what I don't understand about that is if you have different people working on different projects and not like both projects at the same time, why does it matter?
I think it's the overhead. Because you have to send, if these are the guys who are like the Star Wars people that we send out to look at projects, so Filoni or someone of that nature.
Yeah.
He then has to look at 2 different shows in the same year and be a ton of different places while doing his own shit. Now he can just go, okay, we're working on this. I can just go look at that.
I think it's great if they're going to actually put effort into what they're doing. Which
yeah, if this show sucks, I don't know what we're going to do.
I mean, yeah, if this show comes out and it just sucks and then, Andor comes out, I mean, I'm sure Andor is going to be fine. But, like...
I mean... We've seen it before where they've made a movie, made a sequel, the sequel's terrible. Or they made a show, made a second season,
well, it would be like
terrible.
you're telling me you're taking more time to focus on this specifically and then it sucks? Or it ruins something else that was in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to, like, tell me you're working harder and limiting projects to just do that?
I mean, they also did come out and say that what was the exact quote? Fuck. Like, the most important character to Lucasfilm and Star Wars right now is Rey.
Right, and I saw a thing today that I actually sent you that was like, everybody's dead in the Skywalker timeline, obviously. And it's like...
if they're talking about making basically 10, 11, 12, the only person alive is Rey.
Right. They killed everybody
else.
Guess
what? I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't.
They're like, we don't have anybody that's like a big star. Like, yeah, you killed all of them.
By the way, that graphic was so dumb. It's a picture. It's like Harrison Ford,
Hayden Christensen, Yoda. Hayden was in it. Yoda, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill.
I don't remember. I might look at it real quick.
It's like the most recent Instagram post I sent you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird because, like, I don't know.
It's like, well, yeah, people die in time. Like, I mean, maybe like go based off of comics or books and go out of the Skywalker saga and actually do something that's like there for you. You have all these characters,
and this is the thing. That's what this is.
Not well, okay, yeah, but it's not like, all right, let's go make a movie or a TV show about Revan or something.
Yeah,
like, they're just not doing
it's not like a predetermined story.
It's like, okay, like,
but dude, they don't want that. They don't want someone else to get credit for something that they do. We know this now. Mm-hmm. So unless it's a character that they've already that's theirs,
I think
if you know what I mean.
I think the Skeleton Crew could be cool.
Honestly, I honestly don't know if it's something that I would watch if it wasn't Star Wars. I don't know how to put that.
Yeah, just a random TV show about whatever.
But I also think it's one of those TV shows that you're like, this is gonna suck, or like my girlfriend watches this stupid show. That sounded fucked up. Or like my mom and sister watch this show, or like my dad watched the show as a kid, and then you start watching it, and then you love it. It's addicting. I feel like this could be how this show could be.
Like the Goonies, like watching the Goonies with mom and dad.
Yeah, like it's nothing against the Goonies. It's not like the Goonies is like an all-time great movie. It's a classic movie, but it doesn't mean it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But it's one of those movies that like your parents like, so you're like, oh, maybe I should like this, and then like it turns out to be pretty good. So you're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah. I don't know.
It feels nostalgic, and it hasn't come out, and nothing about it is nostalgic.
Right. It's all these other movies that's nostalgic to us that makes it seem nostalgic.
Which can be good or bad.
It can be good or bad, because if it's kind of like something and then it's bad, we're going to look at the other thing kind of bad now.
Yeah, did these movies suck? Does the Goonies suck? No.
They remake it and do it bad. It's like, does Indiana Jones suck?
I don't think I almost said that, but I'm like, that one I can't say.
Well, I mean, just an example, like of what kind
I
of
would
vibe
love
we're
to see
getting.
Hondo in this though, or like that be his like horde.
I think that would, honestly, since we came up with that would make the show, just itself.
I mean, I also would be cool with it being nobody. Don't make it someone dumb. Don't like be like it's this person. And everybody like, who the fuck is that? And then it's just like this one little T-drop bullshit character.
I saw this one thing a long time ago that was like Johnny Depp should play Hondo. Honestly,
I mean, it's Space Jack Sparrow.
Right. I think it would be the perfect casting. I don't think that's going to happen with stuff that has happened in the
guy
past.
who's in the show is like a famous guy. I think his name is Jude Law.
I'm just saying though, if it was about Hondo and Hondo is actually still alive,
no way, dude.
I don't
that
know.
dude was old as dick in the Clone Wars.
I don't know how long his species lives.
Not that long.
I have no idea. Well, usually they get shot, so because they're stealing stuff. But
I would love to see a hologram of him though.
But if it was
you'll have found the treasure of the great Hondo. Like it'd be funny.
It would. That was really good too. But I don't know. I'm intrigued.
Put me in Disney World.
I'm intrigued. I don't know.
That reminds me. Do you know that I don't know which park it is, but there's like obviously like a ride at Hollywood Studios for Star Wars. And do you know that the person who like is the tour guide is an animated Hondo?
No, I didn't.
I saw that. Like I don't know if you're allowed to record, but I saw someone record it the other day, and I was like, are they like, is Hondo really the Smuggler's Run thing or whatever it is? We haven't been since they updated it. We actually went to Disney World.
We went the year before they opened.
Yeah, we went to Disney World when they were building it. Yeah. So we didn't actually go yet. We're probably going to go in a couple of years. We might record that.
Be like vlogging it?
Yeah, we'll vlog it.
Be interesting. I want to go really bad.
Yeah,
my girlfriend's been and
I want some
haven't
tauntaun soup.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued. I feel like nobody is, which kind of really sucks for Star Wars. Because it's like, dude, like...
Because the problem is there's nothing to talk about. We don't know anybody.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing.
I just hope, like... I hope it's good, obviously. And I hope, like, it gets talked about. And it can maybe be something that's like, all right, maybe we do have some kind of light going on in Star Wars right now. I feel like there's been a lot of darkness. Like, maybe we hopefully can get some light. And
like, this is the thing, is if it's gonna be a standalone, nothing is involved with it, just like make it good for what it is, at least.
Right. Time will tell. December 2nd now on the trailer.
Yeah, they keep moving up, which either tells me that they're really excited or it sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's get it over with. But I don't have anything else to say about that, so
yeah. I mean,
so
also the one character in it that has like the glasses, weird. It looks like X-Men. Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who you're talking about.
I just blanked. I don't know. I'll think of it in like 8 minutes.
But all right. Topic of discussion number 2, Andor. As you know, I have not seen season 1 of Andor. I'm going to. I promise, guys. I promise.
He's lying.
I will watch it, especially if they're going to keep making it or stuff about it, which I'm pretty sure.
Supposedly season 2 is the last season.
That's what I heard too. But
because so the end of this season is supposed to right into Rogue One. It's just.
I heard right into New Hope, which I mean is pretty close. It's
that doesn't make any sense.
That's what it said when I saw it. Which isn't Rogue One right before New Hope?
Yeah, but the fucker dies in Rogue One.
Yeah, but
we get Rogue One.
Right. So I mean,
the show ends 4 minutes before the first scene in Rogue One.
Right, and then Rogue One ends like 4 minutes before the first scene.
Okay, but that's wrong. You're wrong. Technically.
Anyways, how was the pace? A genuine question because I don't know. I haven't seen it. How was the pacing in the first season? Like, is it just like a linear story where it takes place like
it jumps?
It jumps.
Yeah.
Okay, because season 2 is supposed to jump too. They said
He's
it's
in
gonna
prison.
They said it's gonna be 3 episode arcs, and they're gonna jump like
how many
years?
Episodes?
I don't know. 8? It's 3 episode arcs, so it can't be. I think it's 12.
Really?
I think it's 12.
Holy shit!
But I
You're
saw
12 in the first one. You didn't watch it. I don't remember though. Guys, we didn't do our homework.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I mean, I guess you didn't know what I was going to bring up, but
I also am very forgetful, so my brain is mush. We're both in school, so yeah, my brain is mushy. We're approaching finals week, so
there's 12 episodes in season 2.
How many were in season 1?
It says 12.
Damn.
So, I think
maybe that's why there was such a time jump.
The 12 episodes second season will take place over 4 years, split into 3 episode. It says pods, arcs. We're gonna call it arcs.
They had to be different.
Yeah, but 3 episode arcs. So
wow.
I was just wondering how season 1 was because I saw that and I was like,
So like, yeah, the first couple episodes they're like doing something. The next couple they're doing something else. The next one he's in prison.
Do you think it's like
he's doing something else?
Do you think it's like 1 year jumps, like how this is going to be?
Well, he goes to jail, so I know he's in there for a while.
Okay, so yeah, it's like a year jumps in between, or maybe even more. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was interesting because I saw
there's gaps.
Okay. So yeah, what I saw, it was all on Instagram. Obviously, it's where a lot of Instagram, TikTok, you get a lot of people just posting stuff everywhere. That's where I saw it, and it said arcs, and I was like, I wonder if season 1 was like that.
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda. Okay.
Yeah, there's like 3 episodes where he's on the planet that they live and they're doing something, and then the next 3 he goes to this other planet because they're trying to do this, and this, and then he goes somewhere else and he's there for like a year or something, and then goes to jail because he is like charged for something that he didn't do.
So yeah.
So then he's in jail for 3 episodes, and then they get out, and then I think he goes back home, and he's like, that's another at least 2 episodes. So like,
yeah. So I mean, I wanted to question it because I was like, in my mind,
don't check my math on that. I definitely did not get to 12.
In my mind, when I saw that and it was like supposed to be arcs, I was like, are they trying to just jump it into the future to get it done faster?
Maybe.
Because that leads me into another topic of discussion I want to talk about, which is Ahsoka, which I know we kind of are just jumping right now, but I want to jump to Ahsoka with that being the topic of discussion because I saw the other day that it's rumored that they are setting up season 2 of Ahsoka to be the finale season just in case it doesn't get a reboot.
I saw that.
And I was like, wow. That sounds... Well, I thought there was only going to be 2 seasons anyway.
Yeah, so does that mean they're putting 2 seasons worth of content into 1 season?
I thought there was only supposed to be 2 seasons anyway.
I know, but the way that makes it sound is they can make it a 3rd season, but they don't know if they're going to get the green light.
Well, what I don't understand about the green light is I thought we were already on board for only 1 season because we're supposed to have this movie that's about all of this. So it's like, I don't understand why, like, it makes me concerned that had to be said because it's almost like, are you worried that it's not going to be good?
I wonder if that was a quote or if that was like just a writer saying something.
I don't know what it was because I obviously looked at the comment section. Everybody's like worried that it's going to...
That means that they don't have a script. And
right.
They don't know where they're going at the moment.
This makes me feel a little better that we're talking about it because when I saw the comment section, I was like losing it a little bit because everybody's like worried that it's going to suck because of it.
I mean, I'm worried about that every time anything Star Wars happens.
Right, but like with what we've talked about with Ahsoka, we have a lot of hope for it, which is sad that we're sitting here like maybe we shouldn't have as much hope, but I feel like there's a lot of directions that, or a direction that I feel like is the way they should go. At least we've talked about it a little bit, and I feel like it's going to be great. But at the same time, they have to execute it. Where it's like everybody was talking about, like they're just trying to get this over with, or they're worried that it's not going to get approved, and it's like, is it going to be bad? And I'm like,
It's also,
I don't understand. Like,
it's just weird too because like you said, like I'm assuming that they have a script for the Mando movie because they made a bullshit trailer for it, or they have an idea. You know, like we know what there's a start and an end. If you know the start and the end, you should know kind of like what you need to see between those 2 points for it to make sense. So if you know there's going to be a movie and you know there's going to be at least one season, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to be like, we need like either a longer season 2 or we need 2 seasons. Like, I don't know. It's a weird. I'm hoping that's not like Filoni who said that or one of the directors of the show.
It didn't say who said it. If somebody from Star Wars even said it, or somebody,
Kathleen said it. I don't mean shit.
Or somebody, or honestly, somebody just made it up to like spark, like to get comments on the post. You know what I mean? Like, but I sat there and I read it and I was just like, damn. Like now I'm kind of concerned, like in so many different ways that it's like, I thought there was only going to be a season 2 anyways, and now it's making it seem like it might be rushed to finish just so we can get to the movie. And it's like, maybe season 2 won't be that good.
Well, you know I have my grapes
Right.
in season 1. So.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely set up to have more story. And
I
it's like,
definitely, if they leave us in the air in the second season, and it gets canceled in a way.
Well, I guess that means it's a good thing that
I'm gonna be pissed.
Right. I mean, I guess maybe that's a good
this means
thing.
they need to make an ending that you could make a story after, and it's also an ending.
Right.
Don't give me some bullshit.
I mean, like the ending of Rebels. I mean, it kind of just obviously Ezra shot off into space where you could
Like, it
continue
was
a
an
story.
ending.
But they got back to what the hell is the planet?
What?
The planet that Ezra's from.
Fuck. You caught me off guard. We're gonna sit here until we figure it out.
Yeah, I want to sit here until we figure it out.
I'm just running through planets and it's not helping.
Start with an L.
No, that's Lenora.
That doesn't mean that's the only planet.
I
It starts
know.
with an L.
That's just the first one that popped in my head.
L or T? I feel like we're dealing
Teth.
with. Yeah, I was thinking Teth, and I know
But
that's
it's
all
not
right. That's
Teth.
from the Clone Wars episode that we haven't done yet. So sneak peek to next week, guys.
The next arc's about Teth.
This episode is coming out before the Clone Wars episode.
Oh.
So
Oh yeah,
spoiler alert, guys.
Fuck.
Yeah. But I think it's an L. L is on the tip of my tongue.
No. I almost said Lenora.
I think it's like
again.
L-O or something.
No, hold on. We're gonna get this. That's probably awesome for them to listen to. We just like retarded.
Lethal.
Yeah.
I had it on the tip of my tongue. I know I did. So it ends
I
with
almost said Lothal because the
Lothal.
Loth cat or
the Loth cat.
yeah, I almost said I almost called it a Loth cat and I was like,
Lethal. Anyway,
oh no, I
so
almost called it a Loth cat and
it
I was like,
ends-
that sounds wrong too.
Right, but anyways, it ends to where Ezra gets shot out into space. He gets shot to a different galaxy. We find that out later and stuff like that. And then Sabine goes back to Lethal, and they kind of just settle down. Right? It had an ending. There was kind of an ending where it's like you could pick this back up, but we're also kind of satisfied. Like, I mean, realistically, we could have thought Ezra just died because it just jumped into space. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like he's done. Like
Yeah.
he might survive somewhere, but
it
we're
had
never
like an
gonna see him
ending.
again.
So it's like, okay, I get why you're mad about the end
he
of
made
Ahsoka.
the ultimate sacrifice.
I get why you're mad about the ending of Ahsoka season 1. In my mind, I'm like, we're
Because
supposed.
it wasn't an ending.
I know.
Rebels had an ending.
In my mind, I'm not upset because I knew we're getting a season 2. I know we're getting this movie, but it's like if they do that with season 2, That would piss me off. So maybe they're trying to do that to where people, maybe they did get word, like how you were like, I'm pissed off. Season 1 didn't have an ending. And they are going to end season 2 to where it actually has an ending, to where just in case there's a season 3, or if it just dumps into the movie. Because regardless, we're getting the movie, guys. So like,
dude, I think Ahsoka dies. I'm kind of ready for
I
it,
know,
too.
I know. I'm ready. I'm preparing myself for a lot of crazy shit to happen. So I think there's
That'd be dope.
I think there's fine. Like
Luke kills her.
no, I do think like we didn't get death with Dave Filoni's Bad Batch. Maybe we have to get death at some point. It's Dave Filoni. Come on, he's gonna start killing people. I don't know who it's gonna be.
We might see Thrawn's death too.
Could be a laundry list of people that are gonna die. People have to die.
Well, I mean, fucking what's her name should have died. Fucking Sabine.
Right. I mean, people die, dude. That's how
It
that's
drives
how
me
life
crazy
works.
that so many like Jedi have died over the years from like not even bad wounds, but then all these people they just let live.
Yeah.
The Force just heals everything, okay?
But
For Disney and Lucasfilm.
with the other discussions we've had, another topic that I wanted to discuss is Vision Season 3. Quote unquote what we said like 20 minutes ago. We're getting one project a year for Star Wars.
So I think that means Lucasfilm project. Visions isn't Lucasfilm.
Well, that's what I was trying to argue with earlier when we were talking about one project per year. If there's other,
that's different.
it's still relatively the same. Where it's like you have
because they're all in the Lucasfilm studio.
It's still the same though, where it's like you have different people working on different projects. Why can't we have two things released?
Because
at
it's
once?
canon versus not canon. There has to be
that-
oversight of the
that
canon
is different,
TV shows.
obviously, canon versus not canon. Because I would assume.
Do you think they retcon Acolyte to be not canon?
I don't know. Probably not. They didn't do it
Because they didn't end that show correctly either, and it's canceled.
They didn't do it with the sequels, so. And now they're making sequels. So, what do you even call that? You already made sequels. What do you call it? It's not just sequels again, is it? Sequels squared.
We talked about that the other day.
did talk
How they're
about
gonna
that the other
fucking do that.
I don't know, but I think it's just like they say.
I think we should break it up. There's the prequels and the originals, and then there's the prequels and the originals. Or no, there's the originals and the prequels, and then there's the original new set or new 3, and then the sequels. So the sequels will now be 10, 11, 12, and then 7, 8, 9 will be the original Disney films.
originals.
Disney originals,
Yeah.
and then the sequels.
I like that. But
You heard it here first.
Yeah, we came up with that. by the way.
Copyright, trademark, and I don't know.
But again, even I understand. Like obviously, there's Japanese studios making Visions, right?
What's not all Japanese studios?
I'm pretty sure they are.
I don't think.
I'm about 99.
Some of the season 2. I know what Japanese people are.
I'm about 99% sure they are.
By the way, season 2 sucked. Let's just start out with that.
Let's go back to the conversation where it's like, I get what you were trying to say with it not being directly Lucasfilm making it, but at the same time, like, I don't understand why they say that and then go ahead and just do the opposite of what they said. Like,
Well, I mean, I was talking about that timeline earlier. There's supposed to be the Grogu movie coming out in May.
2026. They pushed back Rey's movie, though. That was supposed to come out in 2026. So there's only the Mandalorian movie now.
There's supposed to be Andor season 2.
2025.
And then, no.
Yes.
No, then I'm wrong. What am I thinking?
Okay, so 2025 is Vision Season 3 now, and Andor, which I don't... Again, that's the two things in 1 year, whatever. I don't understand
we're
that.
getting two things this year.
Well, they already announced that this was coming out first before they said that. But they didn't announce...
One of the years, there's like a movie that'll come out in the same year.
They didn't announce Visions until recently after they had said one thing per year.
Or it's something like Mando comes out in like October, and then in March they're bringing something else out, which is not a calendar. It's a calendar. The year is different, but there's supposed to be something that comes out that like spring, and then maybe that winter again.
Well, no, so Andor and Visions are in season 2025 are in the year 2025.
What year's the Grogu movie supposed to come out?
2026.
I think there's a show that
Ray's movie was supposed to come out. It was supposed to be
Okay,
spring was supposed to be Mando, and then December 26th was supposed to be Ray's movie because it's the same year that Dune 3 is coming out, the same exact day. Because when Star Wars announced Ray's movie, Dune announced Dune 3 on the same day. And I had said from the very beginning, if Star Wars wants to make any money whatsoever, do not put that out on the same day. And then they pushed it back. And I was like, good, because if you don't, trust me, I haven't even seen the Dune movies, but trust me, people are going to go watch Dune over Star Wars, and it's not going to be a debate. They're going to make no money. They already want to talk about Dune and Star Wars and stuff like that. Star Wars is so down in the shitter right now because of stuff they've came out with, and people don't like it. You cannot release shit on the same time as big ass fucking movies. You just can't do it. But those were the things that they had planned that now have been, the Ray's movie's been pushed back, so I guess we don't really know. Also, we could talk about The Mandalorian for another topic, to where they were done filming. A report came out that they were done filming, but then another report got leaked. It probably shouldn't have, that they were actually still filming.
Of what again?
The Mandalorian movie. So they were supposedly done, but now supposedly something's been leaked that they're not actually done. So I'm assuming they wanted to try to film something in secret, to where it didn't get leaked out at all, but it got leaked out. We don't know what it is, which is good.
This is the other thing, like we just talked about. The Mandalorian Grogu movie is supposed to come out in 2026. The Ahsoka series doesn't start filming until middle of next year. When the fuck is that going to come out after the movie? It has to, unless they bump the movie back to December.
If they're
and
doing,
make it come out in the spring of 2026, which is 2 projects in 1 year.
Right.
Now they could compete the Mandalorian and Grogu movie versus the Dune movie. They could compete that. They cannot compete a new trilogy.
Mando and Grogu are gonna bring people in because non-Star Wars
fans. I think
fans.
that movie will do. If the trailers are good, that movie's gonna do. Really well.
I don't even think the trailer has to do good. You show Grogu on the fucking screen. You show Grogu on the screen, people are gonna go watch it.
I can't imagine him in 400 font.
Yeah.
on like a movie screen.
But
sorry, I'm not close to the mic.
People are gonna see that because it's Grogu, right? But like Ray's movie when Dune 3 comes out, no. Are you kidding me? Not gonna happen.
Dude, I'm not excited for her to be, and it's nothing against Daisy Ridley. We've made that clear.
Yeah,
there are some actors in those movies that I don't like, but a lot of them I do. I thought Isaac was good. I thought Daisy was good. I thought Adam was good.
It's hard to say Finn's character. I don't know the guy's name, but it's hard to say.
It's blanking me, and I was gonna say him, and I just.
It's hard.
Jonathan Boyega.
It's hard to say he was good at acting because he only said
I feel
Ray
so
the
bad
whole
for
time.
that guy.
I do too.
I hope there's fans and he sees videos. Like, honestly, I hope if we clip this, I hope he sees this. Like, dude, we're sorry. Like, your character is shit, and it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's hard to judge him on an acting performance when he just yelled Ray for 2 movies.
Right.
For 2 movies.
Him talking shit during that one interview with Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
They fly now. they forgot. They forgot.
But I don't know, man. He said he doesn't want to come back to Star Wars.
Why would you?
I know he wouldn't, but I think if they're going to like start a new order with Rey, if he could become a Jedi and then do right with his character, I think it would be really cool for the actor. But I don't know what the hell they're doing. We don't know what's going on, guys.
What'd you say? If they made him like a Jedi Academy?
Rey's supposed to make a Jedi Academy.
If they do that, that's a disservice again.
I know.
Because now you're just pandering to people.
I know. I don't know.
He's done. He's not going to be in anything Star Wars again. Unless George Lucas is,
I think
recovers Lucasfilm and ask him to come back. Which, guess what? I'm sorry, George is not asking him to come back.
Yeah, I don't think George is coming back.
I don't think he's either. Dude, he's not. I love George. His days are. He's 80, dude.
Yeah. You wouldn't want him to take it back and then, God forbid, knock on wood, he passes. Like, that would just be awful.
I mean, he would retcon so much shit in one day.
Right. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. Well, there's already question marks heading into today, and we just came up with a lot more question marks. It's like,
yeah, this has not been a productive video. I'm more scared and upset and terrified.
I think it's been a productive video so people can hear it, but
I don't like hearing it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it either. But it's like, I guess you cleared the air for Andor, so I'm not worried about Andor. But they are it's them kind of rushing it with jumping time. So it's kind of like
they jump time in a good way, as in I wasn't gonna give a fuck about what happened, so please jump.
Okay, so Andor fine. Ahsoka is now scary. It's a question mark. It was
honestly the Grogu movie's scary to me.
I mean, they canceled season 4 and 5. We already talked about
Skeleton. I'm not scared of. I'm kind of excited. I hope it's just wildly different.
And then like the project thing that we keep talking about, like
Visions. I don't give a fuck.
But still one a year. But now they're already not doing that, and it doesn't make sense because if they're doing that, Rey's movie, say it gets pushed back to 27, does that mean we're not getting Ahsoka season 2 until 28? Because if that's the case,
I don't think these Rey movies are going to happen.
I think they will.
Fuck.
I think they will. I think at least one of them will.
Just make a show. Don't waste all your efforts.
The problem is, Tyler, is they don't make enough money.
Also, when's that Rogue Squadron? They just came out and said that Rogue Squadron show is still on. It's not shelved. So when the fuck is that coming out?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't remember that guy was making the Rogue Squadron movie? And it's supposed to be just them in X-Wings and about their life?
No.
Okay.
Dude, there's been so much shit that they've said that they're going to do that they've canceled.
I saw something the other day that said that was not shelved.
Dude,
that was still being
I just remember them, dude. They like a couple years ago, they had their 10-year plan. And then
their 10 years had 28 projects in it.
We're looking at the 10-year plan now, and like
we're in year 8.
85% of it's been canceled. And they've came out with stuff that was not on the list just for no reason.
Sorry, there's a fur.
I think the Acolyte was actually on that 10-year plan.
It sucked.
Well,
sorry, I didn't mean to you.
But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. But at least at the end of the day, we have the Skeleton Crew coming out. It's going to be different. It's not tied down to anything that we're aware of so far. Maybe we'll finally get something that's a different look at Star Wars that's actually good.
Wait, which one did you say? Skeleton Crew?
Skeleton
Yeah, okay, that one I agree.
And then obviously...
I was just thinking about the Rey movie, and that's just all I was thinking. I was like, oh no, what? What are we talking about?
No, but Skeleton Crew, I will watch Andor, I promise, guys. Andor Season 2 will be coming out. I'm sure that's going to be fine. Ahsoka's got a question mark now, and I'm really worried about that.
Yeah, I saw that too. We didn't even talk about it.
No,
but
didn't.
like I saw that and I was like,
yeah.
What?
Unless with what you said, they're just doing it to where it has an ending versus the season 1 not. That would be fine. But
that makes me think they're gonna do some wild shit to get through.
Right. And if it feels rushed, which would suck. So I guess we'll see.
How many episodes of Ahsoka are there supposed to be?
I don't think it's been said.
Should be at least 8. Oh, dude, my back hurts in this chair. How are we looking on time? I have no clue how long we've been recording this. 5 minutes by our executive producer. So we've been here a long time.
I don't think it says.
Last one was 8, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. So, order them. What are you most excited for?
It will also have 8 episodes.
Based off of everything we just said, based off of like scared, not scared. What are the things that you're just like?
Just forget scared, not scared out.
No. Scared, scared in it. What do you think? What are you most excited for because you're least worried about it in a weird way?
So not technically my personal list.
If something were to, hold on. Imagine like this is the order. This is coming out. So rearrange.
Okay, so I got you.
What do you want to come out right now?
So if I had to pick, obviously, I'm excited for Ahsoka. But with what we've been talking about, obviously, this list is not based on that, right? So I get what you're saying. So I guess number 1's Visions because it's Legends content. So it doesn't matter to the story, right?
Really?
So,
okay.
I mean, there's nothing that could go bad. It's just if it's good or bad. You know what I mean?
So I have Skeleton Crew. I'm just ready for it.
Well, I mean,
I think
yeah.
Visions is 2 because it doesn't matter.
I get why you have that at 1, but like Visions just doesn't matter. So
Something comes out tomorrow. All episodes right now. Go.
I mean, Ahsoka, but that's not what you were asking me. So
Well, it's what I was trying to
let's
ask,
make
but
two
I
different
was-
lists. Two different lists. So first list with what you were trying
What's
to.
the second list?
Well, one I'm personally wanting.
Well, that's what I said. Your personal list of what you want to come out. Boom, this comes out this year. Then this next project comes out when the next project's supposed to come out, and then so on and so forth. But rearrange them to the way you want them to come out.
So 2 list.
No, the same
I have no
list.
idea what you just said.
Okay, cool. So for what we just talked about, the Skeleton Crew, they can't fuck anything up because all of it's new. Well, hopefully. I want that to come out first. The next thing I want to come out is Visions because I don't give a fuck. That can come out in the spring. Next winter, I want...
Andor. That's when it's coming out.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take Andor.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 different lists just to make it clear. So, lists that I'm not worried about in that order from
I don't even remember what my original question
That was your original question. So, I don't know why. Anyway, so Visions, I'm not worried about it at all. Whatever. Skeleton Crew, I don't think it didn't appear to be linked to anything. So, I mean, obviously it's linked to the Star Wars timeline, but not specifically held down to like part of a specific story with main timeline characters. So, that... the Mando movie, then Ahsoka, and then I guess I didn't even put Andor in there. It's hard for me to put Andor in there when I haven't seen Andor, so we'll just leave that out of the list. But which one I want to see? I want to see Ahsoka really bad. I really want to see Heir to the Empire, but that's not even like announced. We didn't talk about that. But Ahsoka, Mandalorian movie, Skeleton Crew, I guess Visions, and again, like it's hard for me to put Andor on there when I haven't seen
And
Andor.
then at the top of your list, Rey.
I didn't even add that to either one of the lists. we all.
So
we
how
all
about
know.
this? How about this? However it ends up being, don't be worried anything. If something could come out tomorrow, all of it, what would you pick?
Ahsoka.
Okay.
I want to know about the Mortis gods. I saw
super interested in the Balin.
Well, right.
It's not that, and like I've kind of said before that like I had problems with the season. I don't think I was as big a fan of Balin and Shin Batty as you were, and like the rest of the community was. But I'm more interested to see how they fix, because his actor passed away,
Right.
and then what his plans were, because I feel like there was plans that
There definitely is with Balin.
I just don't know what they're gonna do. And I feel like that's
the
where
Mortis,
they can
the
fuck
Mortis
up.
gods have to play a role. There's no way that they don't. He was
If
literally.
they get to it. What if they don't get to it in Ahsoka season 2?
There's no way. That was the last thing we
Hey,
saw.
man.
But I'm so excited to see the Mortis gods. They have to be playing a role. There's no way. And then on top of that, I saw rumors that Hayden's supposed to play a big role in the.
I did see that.
And I'm like, obviously want to see Hayden.
It would be cool too if we saw Ewan's Force Ghost as well, or I guess technically older.
I don't know if we would see Ewan's Force Ghost.
What if in the World Between Worlds they're allowed to like float between what they want to be,
Right.
and because Anakin is in his, because originally Anakin was old Anakin.
Right.
What if you can choose, and they make that canon, so we do see Ewan and Hayden talking to Ahsoka.
And Hayden's supposed to have a bigger role in season 2 of Ahsoka, which just screams to me with the Mortis gods that he's gonna just probably be the father in some kind of a way. I don't know if it has to do with the World Between Worlds, but they've spoke before with how the Chosen One prophecy is misread and misunderstood constantly. I don't.
Ooh, maybe we'll see Qui-Gon too.
I mean,
what if we see a bunch of Force Ghosts?
Well, it's like, who knows? And it's like, if he is the Chosen One and this prophecy means something deeper, and the Mortis God arc made it seem that way too, where he was supposed to take the role of the father. Like, if that's what they're doing,
maybe
this
he's been in training this whole time.
This would be a tribute to Hayden and to Star Wars for him to the Chosen One prophecy to mean something so much more. And that's why I want to watch Ahsoka. I want to watch Heir to the Empire. I want all of that to come out now because I want to know. So, I mean, I would absolutely want to see that one now. So,
We should get out of here before we keep talking.
Yeah. But
So,
yeah, that's just us kind of rambling over the new projects, possibilities, obviously, with the father stuff. But
oh my God, dude. Fucking, that comes out next week.
yeah.
Skeleton Crew. We're recording this before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So, yeah. We might have to, like, look at scheduling for stuff. But yeah, honestly, after the trailer, we'll probably definitely cover at least, unless it's terrible. Then we'll get on here and tell you how terrible it is. But, yeah, so, yeah. It's been Mind Trick Media, so we'll see you guys soon.